Dear brothers and sisters, tomorrow the Holy Church celebrates the feast of great apostles Peter and Paul. They give us the brightest example of what it means to be an apostle, to follow Christ, to be his witness. We were fasting for over 3 weeks to prepare for this celebration, actually to prepare not just for the celebration, but for this mission that we're all called to participate in. You will be my witnesses till the end of the world. After the Pentecost, soon after Pentecost, we began to prepare. The Holy Church receives the Holy Spirit, and now it's sent to the whole world to preach the gospel, to do this testimony about truth and love of Jesus Christ. Today I want to talk about why most of people, and even Christians, and even Orthodox Christians, they don't follow this path. And this sometimes slips our intention, our understanding. This notion of dream, having some kind of dream. We know about American dream, about space dream, to go to the moon. In the Soviet times there was this bright, happy future, communism. There was a dream that people were dreaming about. Okay. Now people are talking about this inclusive, sustainable growth, development, the world which will not have any wars, any inequality, the ecological problem, things will be solved. So this is another dreaming, the world of some dream that's brought to us. Okay, we need to recall that the main dreamer, the first dreamer, so to say, was the devil, because he didn't want to follow the Lord, and he said, well, the Lord, God, he is almighty, he is the ruler, the king of the universe. Well, I am also powerful, I am smart, I also want to be the king of the universe. I want to control this world. And he is actually called Prince of this world. Okay, so he is using the deceit, all kinds of passions, perversion, to control this world, to subdue this world to his power, to make people instruments of his will. And that's how the kingdom of Antichrist is going to come about. It is going to come through those dreams. Okay, what kind of dreams? Okay, we have individual dreams. Okay, and we also can see that most of pain and suffering and strife comes from some dreams which have not been realized. For example, from early childhood, you have a dream to become engineer or soldier or some scientist or something, but then it doesn't happen. You waste so much time, you study, but then it doesn't happen, and you become, I don't know, taxi driver or something else. You don't become what you were dreaming about, and you have that grudges all your life. Or some people, they believe in some happy marriage, and they have some nice pictures how happy life will be, but then later they discover it's not like that, and okay, and it's boring, and it's all kinds of problems, quarrels, and they also get really upset about life. Okay, we have this with these pandemics. Okay, there's great frustration that people have, because a lot of businesses failed, and people lost their property, their lives ruined, okay, because they had some dreams about what's coming, but then all of that was destroyed all of a sudden. So we have the problems with drugs, with alcohol, suicides, and all kinds of problems, okay, coming from that. depression, like everybody now is depressed or lonely or has fears about future. Okay, all of that, some philosophers call it resentment. Okay, all kinds of problems, and the devil is using this. So he is first giving you some dream. You're excited by that dream, then it fails, and then you're also like in a despair, and he controls you through that despair. Sometimes he's trying to kill you because you've got that despair. Okay, or he wants to channel your anger towards someone else. So all kinds of wars, they begin from that. Okay, people are told, oh, all of your problems are because of those guys, and oh, that's the reason, and they go and fight with them. Okay, that's how we have this conflict now going on. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, both sides are brainwashed. Okay, and people are ready because they're looking for some you know, someone who is guilty of all their problems. Or in the past, these anti-vaxxers are guilty of people getting sick and dying. Okay, let's punish them. Let's do. No, it's all this. In the past, Hitler. Okay, he said, oh, it's all because Jews. Okay, and gypsies. Okay, so let's kill them all. Or communists. Okay, and let's destroy that. And all of that hatred comes from some kind of dream that was not realized, and now somebody has to be blamed for that. And people don't want to blame themselves. They're very proud that they think, no, it must be someone else guilty of their miserable life. Okay, and then now he is gonna say, okay, all the governments, you see, you're so miserable, you're so poor, and you have all those cows because of poor government. So let's get rid of all governments, just have one world system. You don't need all those corrupt governments. Okay, we have AI who will decide everything for you. Okay, and people are gonna buy that. Okay, the same thing destroys, splits the church. Okay, we have this dream, Pope of Rome. Okay, he was Orthodox bishop for 1,000 years, but later he's got that dream that I have to rule the whole universe. It's the dream of Satan. So all those other guys who don't agree with that, okay, they are schismatics. So because of that, he was cut off from the church and became Catholic or heretic. And then those reformers, okay, the Martin Luther and others, they also had a dream. Oh no, now we will restore the original church, original Christianity. But they didn't have piety and prayer, and they knew about orthodoxy, but they want their own. And each of them created his own sect, okay, and later splitting, okay. So because all of that, you know, doesn't bring good fruits, because all of that comes from satanic motivation. But you will tell me, okay, so now I don't need any dream, but I will have no meaning in life. I will be lazy, I don't do anything if I don't have dream about my future. No, today's feast is about that. If we are willing to follow Christ, to take up our cross. He said, you take up your cross. If you want to be my disciple, take up your cross and follow me. These words come from the executioner, actually, who was about to cut your head. He came to a prisoner, he said, take up your cross and follow me, because I'm gonna cut your head. So he was following him for those last 5-10 minutes of his life, and he doesn't pay attention to what's going on in this world. He doesn't count on his connections, his property. He doesn't have any dream about this earthly life anymore. This is why the Lord is using this. these words, because someone who has Jesus as the one whom he follows, he will not establish dreams in this life, no matter what kind of dream that is. Because as soon as you have a dream in this life, be it some nice car, be it beautiful muscles, be it whatever, okay, you have some dream in this life, this will bring you into delusion. You will be in the realm of delusion. You will not be able to follow Christ. You will live in this illusory world, in this metaverse, okay, spiritual metaverse. Later you'll have a real metaverse. And this is the path the whole humanity is going to follow eventually, and going to slip into the hands of Antichrist. So we need to be ready for that. We need to be ready for that. Many people are dreaming about financial freedom, say. Well, this is another dream in this world, that I can buy anytime anything I want. Well, this is where there is no place for God in your life if you have that dream. We have dream of liberals. We have dream of conservatives. They're fighting with each other. We have these dreams of immigrants who are abandoning everything, going to another country, thinking that there is going to be paradise life, and then it becomes like really miserable life for them, many of them. Okay, I'm not saying that you cannot reach any dream. Okay, some people reach their dream, but then they don't have God, they don't have Christ. You cannot serve both Mammon and God. And this all comes from what? From the lost paradise. Everyone has a memory of that lost paradise, that Adam and Eve they lost. And we have some dream. Oh, I'm gonna have that nice property. I'm gonna have that bungalow, and that's gonna be a dream life for me. That's your dream about paradise that is lost. But don't think you'll find it in this life. It's gonna be in the other life with the Lord, with Jesus Christ. Some people have a dream. Okay, I invest in real estate, and it's gonna bring income, and it's gonna be so nice life. But then he finds that he becomes slave of all those things. Okay, and we need to be completely immune from devil, that he cannot seduce us to any kind of dream like that. Our only focus is on what is our cross. How do I follow Jesus Christ today in my life? And I do it every day, okay? And that's the focus of my life, not some kind of dream that is some delusion, okay? This arms race also came. Who is going to be the world power? Okay, all kinds of revolutions came from that. There were some people who had some kind of nice dreams. Actually, all politicians, they tell you, you'll have this, you will have high pensions, you will have these laws and freedoms and liberties and whatever. And people, oh, and then is nothing, okay? And Antichrist himself, Saint Ephraim the Syrian, he says that Antichrist himself is gonna be like that. He's gonna promise all kinds of goodies. You'll have minimum income, you'll have no wars, you will have happy life, okay, you will have no epidemics, good health, long life, you know, everything. Okay, you just receive my mark so that you can be connected to this system, and that's enough. And people will receive it, will buy into it, okay? And later he will not be able to fulfill all those promises. The Lord will not make earth give the fruit, okay? It's going to be hunger, and people are going to come to him. Where you promised a happy life? Where is happy life? But he'll say, oh, sorry guys. Actually, he'll use force, because at that time he's gonna have all the power already. So it's gonna be a really hard. It's going to be really tough on those who don't obey or have something to say against him. Okay, so this is what's coming. We need to be immune from that and learn how to follow Jesus Christ and no one else, and don't buy into any kind of dream or delusion that the devil is making for us. Let us be with the Lord. Let us dream only about Him and His kingdom, and be safe from all romanticism, all kinds of other fantasies, okay, that we have. And we will be with Him, and we will receive salvation and joy in the Lord, in His feast, in the kingdom of heaven. Amen. May the Lord give you this wisdom, strength, and love towards the Lord and others. Amen. God bless.